I'm still out of breath because I ran half the way, because Deutsche Bahn found or decided to make every train delayed because they found a bomb or something. So then I took the S-Bahn and I ran half the way. And yeah, so sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Anson, I'm from India, and today I want to talk about racism. I know it's a bit of cliche where a person of color comes and talks about racism in front of white guys, but still bear with me. I think it's getting more, I specifically think nowadays Indians are getting more hate everywhere in the world. Like even here in Germany, it's also me personally and also from my friends, I hear that you don't get into clubs or hotels. Like even now, I was coming running and Matthias, one of our comedians, was waiting there and he was like, I cannot let you in. And I'm like, dude, I'm performing there. Yeah, I even had another incident where I was riding my bike and the light turned red, and another guy behind me got mad at me because the light turned red, and he said, go back to India. And I was just confused. I went to the light and I just looked under, maybe it says made in India or something, because when a white person comes, it just turns red. But I think it's depending on your thinking, right? Like when you think about something and then 5 minutes later your phone shows an ad or something related to it, like you're thinking about something and 5 minutes later your phone shows horny grandmas near your area. I don't think it's a coincidence. But I personally think Indians are harmless people. Like we make good food, we have good culture. Granted, it is spicy, some of you cannot handle it, but it's good food and it's healthy. And yeah, and we are the IT guys. Like when you have a laptop problem or a phone problem, who do you go to? The tech support guys, right? I see somebody is laughing too hard for the tech support.
I'm working IT, sorry man.
Yeah. Yeah, but you never see an Indian in a plane going okay everybody, on the floor now, I have a gun, I'm taking over the plane. Why are you giving me your phone? I'm not a tech support guy. You never see that. Indians don't do that. Yeah, I mean, we are one of those people who work hard and make it in the world, right? Like you see a lot of Indian CEOs, the Google, Microsoft, Twitter. I mean, Elon Musk fired the guy, but that still counts. MasterCard, and I know guys will appreciate this one, OnlyFans. Did you know that? OnlyFans is the CEO is an Indian lady, right? And I had a talk with this German guy one time. He was a friend from the university. He said you guys made it out of living in slums and dancing in railway stations and eating weird food. And I was like, where are you getting this information from? And he was like, Slumdog Millionaire, Indianajones, and every other Hollywood movie. So I said yeah, I mean, Germany also made it out. Before you guys were Heil to beer and football. So it's also different. I mean, I know it just got a little bit dark, but bear with me. Safe to say he never talked to me again. But yeah, we also got some Indian origin ministers, like the Vice President of the US, or now you got Rishi Sunak, the UK Prime Minister. Anybody from the UK?
Yep.
You like to drink tea?
I'll take that. I love tea, yeah.
Do you want to start a tea company here?
Well, why not?
Because the last time you guys started a tea company in India, it took 200 years to get you guys out. I'm just joking. But yeah, even people in his own party were afraid. There was a talk show and then even people in his own party said 85% of the UK citizens are white, so we need somebody who looked like him. I mean, compared to the previous guy, Boris Johnson, he had no idea what was going on around him, and he looked like a long-distance cousin of Donald Trump with no money. I mean, Rishi Sunak is in his 40s, but he's an absolute stunner. I mean, what were they so afraid of? He was going on the podium and giving his first speech I talked with the king and first order of business. I'm taking all the money of Britain to India, and I'm also taking back the kohinoor diamond from the crown. You guys can kiss my brown ass, you ugly White Walkers from Game of Thrones. Enjoy your Brexit. I'm Brexiting out of here. I mean, it doesn't happen, right? He's a UK citizen. Of course, Indian origin. But if it happened, it would be cool. Yeah, and I think another incident, like I had another incident with a UK couple here in Germany, in Bremen. I live in Bremen. I was coming back from my friend's place, and I was on the bike path. Like I was on the bike and I was going on the Fahrradweg, and then these couple, totally drunk, walking on the Fahrradweg. In Germany, if you walk on the Fahrradweg, it's an absolute sin. Like that's the scale for stealing, murder, walking on Fahrradweg. You don't do that in Germany. And then they were walking, they were not letting me pass, and then this woman saw me, and then she was like, "Oh, come here, it's another brown guy, these guys are everywhere." And then she went on to talk about how the British should have never given freedom to the colonies, of the black people, the Arabs, the Muslims, blah, 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 all that stuff. And because I had really good food, and I was in a really good mood, so I didn't want to ruin it, so I thought I would just mess with them. And I pick up languages from a lot of my friends. I have a lot of international friends, so I said like, "Soy Anson, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué pasa? ¿De dónde es usted?" And then they were totally confused, because when you're drunk and you see an Indian guy and the next second he starts speaking Spanish, you get totally confused. And then the woman said to the guy like, "I don't know what we drank, but we definitely have to go back to the bar next time." And then like I thought I would switch it up, so I have a lot of Nigerian friends. Anybody here from Nigeria or have friends? No one? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they talk with their whole face. They put too much effort into speaking, right? It's a really powerful way to speak, I love it. They say like, "My name is Anson. Hey, why are you laughing? Come here. Woman, why are you laughing?" So I thought I would switch it up. And then if you ever seen a pastor like praying in the church, like in the African community, it's like, "Oh Jesus, give me strength. Help, forgive me these people. Forgive. Please give me strength to forgive these people. Woman, why are you bothering this young man? He had a lot of good food. He just wants to go home and sleep it off." And then they're both drunk and they apologize to thin air. I was talking about myself in third person, and they were just apologizing to the thin air. Like I was standing here and I was talking here, and they were just apologizing there. And then I thought like the only people left were the Arabs or the Muslims, so I thought I would switch it up. And then I started talking in Arabic, like "كيف حالك حبيبي كله تمام حبيبي بحبك حبيبتي بحبك." So it's like I love you to both of them. And then they were like, "Okay, we are again confused." And then I said like, and they were like, "Are you Arabic?" Because I have curly hair, and with a beard I look a bit Muslim or Arabic version. And I started like playing Arabic song in my phone, and then I started to dance. I don't know why I did it, because I have no shame. And they also started dancing because they were drunk in the middle of the road, in the middle of the night. And then I started to do belly dancing. But I'm a very stiff person, I'm not fluid at all, and I had my stomach full, so it looked like I would do this, and then I got constipated every time. And then I was like, and then the woman was like, "Gas?" And I was like, "When you go to Arab country, you get cheap gas, not this one, but the gas you put in the car. Perhaps a camel too." And then she was laughing out of her mind, and I think the guy also got a bit jealous. So because I was making her laugh, and then he also started dancing, and then we were just locked eyes, and then we were just having an intense belly dance battle. And then we just walked, and after some time they were just coming down from their drunkenness, and then like they said like, "Yeah, we are sorry, we behaved this way, we tried to change our mindset and all." And then I parted ways. Like I don't know what happened, because they were drunk, maybe they slept it off, and then next morning they again became racist. I don't know what happened. But I think what I learned is like when you come face to face with these people, like don't let it get to your head, and just confuse them so they don't know which nationality you are from to make fun of. Yeah, so thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let's welcome our host, Jasmine, to the stage.
Thank you very much. Please give it up for Anson! Alright guys.